What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite SaveTheWorld. This one's gonna be probably like a day or two late. Got a little bit of stuff to do. That I streamed yesterday as well. I want to try to stream more often, especially the Wukong game. I like it. It's cool. It's difficult. That's kind of what I like about it. It's challenging. This game does have its challenges. Kind of like it sometimes. Or make me like it more sometimes. Is when the missions are a little more challenging. It's always kind of fun to be challenged. I tend to laugh and giggle at the challenge, but um, that's really it. I don't get mad at anything really. Ooh, it's two free llamas. I can't, gee, this is gonna be a day later, so these llamas probably won't be here. And so, I mean, unless you come here in the next 18 hours. Uh, but that's from no. Well, it's gonna go up tomorrow, and I guess it'll be fine. But the next video, I got an SMG build on. Here's my SMG build. Obviously, I got the pistol crit damage. I got Subway for just totally rocking now, so I need the both both characters for that. Assault crit damage for crit damage increase. Hip shot for pistol and SMG damage by 17. Um, Locked and loaded for weapon damage. Kind of that buff by by 15% for 5 seconds. And then battle beans will also obviously help pretty well with that. And the weapon we're gonna be doing today might be a favorite weapon because I know it came back a while ago. But we're doing the drum gun, or in Save the World, the typewriter. Here are my perks for it. Feel free to pause, screenshot, whatever you whatever you like. Um, this is not the finished one, right? It's the beginning of the video, so I might change it later, right? So you might want to stick around for that, or you could skip around. Doesn't matter, right? Um, I'm doing double crit damage, so you can see the crit damage is 545. I could do double crit rating and maybe hit more crits, but it kind of varies on what you want more of, right? More hit damage will give you a bit more, say, hit damage will give you crit hit damage. Sorry, I could leaving a word out or not saying it. But hit damage, crit hit damage, right? Will give you a high damage on the end. So if you hit a crit, you'll be doing a bit more damage with that crit. If you have a crit rating, you're gonna be doing a little less damage, but you have more consistent crit hits. So it's kind of what you want more. You want to hit a bit of a higher number with a less of a chance of hitting it at all, or you want to hit it. You want to hit a little lower number, a little bit more often. It's kind of how you want. Fire rate is 8.1. It's kind of magazine size of 50, so we'll have to figure that out. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go into a 160. I will see you guys in a second. All right, guys, we're here in a 160. I kind of run around and did some stuff. Took some test shots, some enemies, which is why there's random piles of like loot around. Oh, let me see that guy. Where's the other bird? Did he fly through the map? Okay, but like I said earlier, we're doing the drum gun. It's a pretty good gun, pretty memorable gun. That sound is a classic sound, a very classic sound. I love hearing it. I do recall, as far as I remember previously, it wasn't very good of a gun. But I'm doing a review again to see if that's changed or not, because I know they changed a little bit. Like some other weapons I previously thought weren't as good, I changed them. So maybe they are good now. This one doesn't look like, well, I mean, the crit damage seems like it does good, but the chance at getting a hit is what hurts. I feel like this gun. I could change one of the perks to magazine size maybe, and then another one to a hit damage. Or not hit damage, sorry, a hit rating. So a crit hit chance. Pick up this duct tape because I do need duct tape. I've been lacking on farming materials, so I kind of do need a bit of stuff. I'm not gonna make those changes yet. I kind of want to see how it performs currently with various enemies. I want to look for a blaster. I think I've seen one over there somewhere, but it might have been a spawn, so it just spawned in and then dipped out. Let's see. I'd like to try blasters first. Oh, smasher, that's perfect. See, the crit hit damages do pretty well, but it's still 2 magazines, just a lot. Alright, 2 magazines on a smasher. I guess if you can single it out, then it's not too big of an issue against a smasher. It looks like a blaster right here or something. No blaster? Nope, just that guy. Shoot his barrel. Make him explode. Now the I like the hip fire. That's all I really. That's all I really like from this weapon. This weapon especially, the hip fire is cool. I don't think it grows to be very wide, but it's really cool. Since hip firing back in the day when this gun was out, and I don't mean re-released, I mean out. Um, was something you could definitely do, and it would take out enemies. I'm glad to see that it kind of still holds that. In today's Fortnite, all those guys are from. But I think I mean I kind of don't want to add a magazine size. Maybe a reload speed. A reload speed would probably be a little nicer. A reload speed and then change maybe that crit damage that was on the top to a crit rating if I can. If I can't, then it'll stay that. I'll have to see what I can swap. But I'm gonna go back to um the home base and I'm gonna see what I can change. Probably gonna show you guys what I can change, what I can't change, since it's kind of weird sometimes explaining it. But yeah, I'll see you guys back in the home base. Okay, we're back in the schematic view. So obviously with some perks they don't allow you like it's per. How do I explain this in a different way? Each kind of slot has its own variation of perks, and not always could you change, say, this crit damage perk I have on to a crit rating. May only limit you to a certain amount. Some, kind of lack uh, full variety of what you can change your weapon to, and some of them allow you to do more. Like this one, obviously, only has a magazine and a reload speed. I, I might. I know this one I want to change to that. That gives me a 51, and that doesn't change too much. Well, it does change a bit how much crit damage I'm gonna output. Um, I could do magazine size or could do reload speed. If I do reload speed, that might up my. No, it wouldn't. Okay, I wouldn't assume so anyway. Um, if I do reload speed, then I tank my damage. If I do magazine size, on the other hand, it's kind of the same DPS, right? Um, although reload speed would help with kind of DPS, because the faster you can reload, the faster you can, um, shoot more downrange. And this one, you do fire rate and see how you can only do either a crit damage or crit rating, and then damage or afflicted. And this one, you can only do a fire rate or reload. This one's obviously only energy or whatever element you like. Um, this magazine is only damage or reload speed, and then this one is basically all of them. Well, I guess minus the afflicted, but that's to be expected with the top one at least. Um, I want to try like this. I'm gonna craft one so that I don't have to. I can change it to something else. We know this one's not as good. I can, if I do this, I can do that. Oh, I wanted to go back into schematics. Okay, I'm using my mouse. That's how I did that. I'm using my mouse, so it's so fast. But like when I'm in my, not here. But when I'm in my backpack view, I can pull stuff out of my hotbar, kind of like that, and throw it out. I think with the controllers you can't do that. Or there's a specific way to do it. I can't remember right now. But I'm gonna craft one of these, and I'm gonna change this back to reload, and then see how good it is. I think I already did. Okay, I already did. I was gonna change it back, or change it to the other one. I'm gonna change this to reload. I have a lot of reperk, so we're fine. And I'm gonna craft another one. And then let's see, this one is alright, these are the new ones. I'm gonna have a shotgun in the center just to have something in the center. Okay then. I want to go to a 160 once again. I'll see you guys when I'm in there. Okay, we are in. I let the audio play because it's the audio. Go look for Lars Van type thing. So the one on the left is reload, and the one on the right is magazine size. You can tell by how big the magazine is on this one. Okay, I was testing his accuracy because it doesn't change too much from this, except for when you stand up, and even ADSing it changes just a bit more from how it was when I was crouching. So crouching, you're gonna have the most accuracy. Standing and ADSing, it's gonna be not the least, but I guess your medium, and then not ADSing, hip firing is gonna be a little tougher. This one is the reload speed, so oh yeah, that speed change. It's probably gonna show one still. Reload time 1.7, reload time 1. So it says it's. Sometimes I don't understand the values of the numbers. 1.7, I would assume, is a magazine in a second, and then 1.7 would mean you're doing 1.7 in a second. Uh, I don't know if that's true or not. I want to try it on this guy, the reload speed one at least. ADS on him, ADS on him, headshots, headshots. They've also both have crit rating, so I'm gonna be hitting a bit higher crits. This one's got a reload speed. You hit those guys out first. Go reload, quick reload though. Quick reload though. I also gotta change my. Let me see. Okay, because I have like trigger stops in the back of my controller, and I change them depending on what game I'm playing. Like this game, I have a like a medium pull on my ADS, and then I have a light pull. Um, so it's not a long pull. It's like I tap it and the trigger barely goes down and it shoots it. It makes you feel like you're shooting faster because you don't have to long pull, but you don't have to long pull with the regular controller either. Um, let's try them out. There's no big differences, I guess. I guess it's kind of up to you. You want to have a bigger magazine, have a bigger magazine. You want to reload faster, then reload faster. Because with this one, it's gonna feel different just because of how many enemies you can kill without reloading. It's still gonna be quite a bit. It's not gonna do too much extra damage, or I wouldn't expect to do any extra damage. Other than I guess in terms of like, what am I getting hit by still? I got shot at by a fire guy, didn't I? Yeah, I did. He's right here. There's one behind me as well. These guys are annoying. And the reload speed wouldn't change, so it wouldn't be too different from what you already. Okay, yeah, having a bigger mag size feels better. Like the reload speed is kind of well, it's obviously it's a lot worse, but it feels better to have more in the magazine because this thing doesn't kill very fast anyway. I guess it's relative to crit damage, I guess. But even if I were to run in here with a full mag, say, I killed that guy fairly quick. Now I could take off both of them and keep a damage. Um, But that would, I don't know, higher damage would mean a higher total crit damage. Um, but I guess that's still relative. It's still a little different, I guess. It wouldn't do too much more. It's an okay gun, don't get me wrong. But man, it's not a good gun. It did 2 mag smasher. Um, but that's, what is that? Say it killed it in 1.5 mags. That's still 75 rounds. Because this one without mag size is 50. So if it killed it, say in 1.5, that's 50, 25. That's 75. So it still wouldn't be the best. It is really cool though. It's really cool. It's fun to use because it's straight up nostalgia shooting it. If I'm using this one, then I have a lot more fun because I can just lay into them and not worry about too much. And I killed them before I ran out. See, I had to use all that all of them. If I were to use a Xenon bow or the discharger, two of the best guns in the game, then it wouldn't be too much of an issue. I also haven't gotten my Totally Rockin' Out, so to be fair, I don't know how good it's gonna be at peak. Right now, it's kind of just using it as is without that buff. I could go and farm some metal and get it, and then show you guys. I'll probably do that. Yeah. You'll see him pop up in the bottom right. There you go. I'm gonna get more. I don't like to have to rely on these though. It's the thing. Okay, we're gonna try it with the big mag. We're gonna reload, and then we're gonna pop it, and then switch back to it. So basically, you just pop this, switch to it, and if you're lucky enough, you get enough kills within the time limit to restart your thing. It just ended. I could pop another one. I have to reload, so that's embarrassing. I could take another one though. Where's this guy at? Don't want him throwing stuff at me. Okay, now it ran out for sure. You could tell. Get another one, but then you have to keep doing this. If you don't get enough kills when you're boosted, then there's not too much of a point in doing it. I couldn't kill him with the remaining shots, but I wasn't ADSing either, so. Okay, I don't want that in my inventory, but I picked it up. Can I? Okay, there we go. I was like, can I drop? It's just fun. It just sounds good. It sounds good. The hip fire. It sounds good. It sounds good. It feels good, but it's not necessarily good. Oh, my ping. Look at the top right, top left, sorry. I think just went down like 500 and backed out. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you liked it, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.